Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Grimrock 2. In the last episode, we had finished exploring the crystal mines, accessing areas that required a bit of up and down navigation and some puzzly bits to fully explore, and our reward for such were a few more power gems. We almost have enough, we just need one more to get the fourth and potentially final elemental shrine unlocked, which would give us access, potentially, to the tower that we see near the hub. Checking online at the end of the last episode, or rather, I suppose, before I began this one, I have thought about what we want to spend the golden keys we've acquired on Paid and Fane, and as you can see, I have made up my mind that we will spend probably one of them on this bone sword. It is a difficult choice in the end, because we will, shortly after we do indeed get this, gain access to a sickle-like weapon, which will do more standard damage than the bone sword does, by I think 9 more points. But the sickle sword has the flurry of slashes attack, which the cutlass has. The bone sword has a draining attack on it. I still think I want this weapon, and truth be told, there really isn't very much else I would spend the gold keys on. The bone blade. It does 1 more damage than our cutlass and has a slightly longer cooldown of 0.1 seconds. Successful hit drains life from the target and heals you. Alright, so actually we pick up... That's interesting. Oh, it also has plus 10 accuracy with it. I did not realize that was the case. Interesting. The handle of this weapon feels deathly cold to touch. Sorry, I'm listening to see what Button is up to. Okay, I don't hear anything. I apologize again. Well, none of you so far will probably be able to tell that the uploads for... Oh, and we are now going to go, by the way, to the Pyramid of Umas. We'll clear out the graveyard last, I think. If we decide to clear it out, of course, we will. In any case, these adorable kittens are keeping me quite busy these days. We also had a series of storms blow through New Jersey, or rather, one potentially big storm, or cold front. Storm front moved through New Jersey, which was quite frightening, but thankfully, there was a There was a good amount of wind damage. Lightning for them. You're not so tough when we're super high level, are you, merman? I spent yesterday running around getting prepared in case I lost power here, since I didn't have any supplies. This was made tricky by the amount of prep I had to do to get ready for the day after the storm. Having little adorable kittens in the house, or cats in particular, and in general, kind of required me to go all out and buy a bunch of stuff over the past 2 weeks that they've been with me now. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. It feels like I've been caring for them for a year at least now, and I've gotten to really appreciate how tricky and rewarding it is to care for a pet. They've grown on me very much, and the mother was also with me for a little bit. Let's actually talk about this while we look at our character's equipment, stats, and skills real quick. Oh, nice, and Padden Fane is almost leveled up as well to 13. The mother was brought to a rescue on Sunday, having been with me for about a week and a half. And it was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I was a wreck all day Saturday and Sunday afternoon when I had finally, morning when I finally brought her there. I felt a little better after I had done, after it was done, since I knew she was going to be in good hands and hopefully find a home that will care for her. I am very allergic to cats, and as much as I love these guys, I can't keep them. My health also precludes me to having pets, since I had a stroke, you might remember, 5 years ago that paralyzed the right-hand side of me. I'm not in contact with family or friends very often, as I'm super introverted, and try as I might to actually make myself do it, sometimes I don't do so for weeks. If something was to happen to me, these animals I love would starve to death in my home. So, could pick up a life alert or something, I suppose, because if I'm dead, at least they'll eat me. I hope. Keep themselves alive a little longer. But I would need some sort of something to tell if I'm alive or not, or set up a webcam in my house, or family could actually check up on me every so often. Maybe there are ways to do it, but I decided that, at least at this moment, no pets for Tim. It was really tough, because she really loved me, and I loved her too. But I'm sure she will grow to love her new family. I hope so. Alright, that's enough sad, sappy stuff. We're all prepared. We've dealt with a little ambush that was prepared for us here. I apologize if I'm also talking a little lower. In fact, I'm so nervous that I am that I'm just going to go ahead and lower the sound effects in-game a little more. And let's go ahead and enter this temple. Let's go ahead and enter this temple. Right. Let's go ahead and enter this temple. Let it be known that I have not done this yet here on the Steam version of Legend of Grimrock. I'd like to imagine that here, perhaps Zifban has a little bit of knowledge of this area from some of his perhaps previous teleportation, because I think there are quite a few teleporters in this area. And he himself, if I remember the lore associated with Zifnab, was that he would teleport from place to place mysteriously and then vanish. We can expect to encounter, as you can hear, zombies. There will be giant cobras here, which are actually extraordinarily creepy. And I remember these floating Medusa or Gorgons that we'll be fighting, who wield very painful bows. That is the sound of one of those Gorgons. Speed potion. There's something I need to remember to use. Well, I don't see any way to get access to anything in this room. At least not yet. And a puzzle. Okay, this is where the crystal is located. Remember that we saw the island master charging one of those crystals earlier. It's almost as if he placed them in certain spots to help adventurers proceed through these areas and give them like a fighting chance. Oh, darts, wow. Alas, Aglaya, you are using daggers, not darts, as your emergency throwing weapons. There is a bone staff there, but we can't seem to access it at the moment. I see nothing on those walls. Nor those ones. I always thought singular burning torches like the ones next to us, the sound of it is a bit creepy. I remember it in the Legend of Grimrock when I was a kid. No, Legend of Grimrock. Legacy of the Ancients. Single sarcophagus. Two sarcophagi. Sarcophagi? I think that's how you say it. Nothing else here. Or is there? Storm amulet. 2 willpower, resist shock plus 50. Well, Patent Vane only has +2 willpower with the jeweled pendant. We have the immune to all sorts of nasty stuff on Devised. Extra experience on Zifnab. I'd like to leave the experience pendants on my people. I would just say Aglaya and Zifnab until they've leveled again. So we will continue to use those. But once they hit level 14, I think at that point I will take them off, as I don't think we'll reach level 15. Let's make sure that was the only thing in here, those 2 items. And it was. Alright, let's move on. I am paranoid about these serpents. Though we haven't seen them yet, I'm pretty sure we're about to. Black moths. Could always use more bombs. Alright, I'm mistaken. When you do that, whatever you are, it makes me a little nervous. Here rests Telhep the architect, his companion, and their 2 loyal servants. The eternity welcomes them. These must have been the original guardians of this place, who were entombed here. Must be their talking magical faces we see outside. Guess I shouldn't say no to a greater healing potion. And some pit root bread. Note. A gift for Numum the warrior, his companion, and their child. The eternity welcomes them. Oh, something I really enjoy about this game is that it doesn't beat you on the head with what to do. It's very subtle, but it's very good because it does that. That's a hint that first off, this weapon should probably be placed on a sarcophagus that is lying down and has 2 other sarcophagi with it. Right? Did I do that right? Let's look at this again. A gift for Numum the warrior, his companion, and their child. Yep, that would be here. Wand of Fear. Does strength damage. 2 concentration, Cloud of Nightmares. This wand will strike fear to the hearts of your enemies. A gift for Haman the merchant. Gold was his only company. The eternity welcomes him. Oops. Too late. Ladies and gentlemen, serpents. I'm curious, Belduke. What type of... I don't know, wait, what's what I'm looking for? What type of... this isn't right, but I don't know the word for it. Terrain? What type of, country was it that the Minotaurs of Metri came from? My only experience seeing Minotaurs in movies was the old movies from the 70s that would have them in there with the the claymation stop motion. Oh, That's interesting. Okay, so we just missed it. On the off chance there was other snakes, I didn't want to stay there. Snake tails. Isn't that like the vast majority of their body? I won't say no to food, of course. Let's see. Wow, that's quite a bit of food too. I forget the gentleman's name who did those movies, but they did things like, I think it was part of like the Clash of the Titans when that was created a long time ago and so on. Mirror gauntlets. Oh, an interesting choice. But since Paden Fane does have armor at rank 2, these are better suited for him to wear. But these gloves want to be worn by a combat-oriented character. I guess technically they are more protection for Zifnab, if he doesn't need the dexterity. A gift for Burl the Hedonist. His bloody remains needed 6 vessels. The The attorney welcomes him. No one can... I don't know, everyone, how to put up a camera. Oh, look at this. So here they arrive on the island. I don't know how to set up a webcam and have like a little showing off of where that webcam is pointed at the same part as this video. Like, I don't know how to do that sort of thing. Like, most people use it to show themselves, but I would put up like a little cat cam. I hear a sound that sounds like something scraping, and it's little Sentry, one of the kittens, who's asleep on this cat scratch lounge-like bed. And he is his head kind of fell off of it, and so he yawned, stretched, and picked himself back up and put himself back in the same position he was at earlier. It's so cute. Sound is a pit. Oh, goodness gracious, scared the heck out of me. A wound. That's one we can't afford to let stay. So we have an extra health potion. Congratulations on your level, Paden Fane. I did not look up what I should put this point in. I think I had mentioned critical. So we'll start taking points in that with him. Let's make more bombs. haven't seen a place that requires so many 6 vessels to store things in at the moment. I do see the pressure plate across the way. Both of them. Ah. Clever. We figured it out. Looks like there's a key over there. And probably a trap. Some with the cannonball in here, apparently. Interesting. Oh, we were here before. Okay. Yeah, that's where we saw the darts. Well, I am going to want to search those pits. Okay, pits next. Feels like I'm playing for almost an hour already. Have we? No. 30 minutes, okay. I don't know how to open this one pit. Maybe, is it that... Oh, you know, it could have been that one button. No, that button opened this, I think, Tim, didn't it? Oh my goodness, I left lockpicks on the ground. I don't think we need the rest of these lockpicks. I think there's... We don't need all 7. I don't think there's that many locked chests left in the game. I do know where one's located. We've been skipping it. Let's see if that is the pit. Another golden key. Seems like we have some zombie friends down here. Hello, Sentry. Good morning. Such a busy day sleeping. Yeah, I get it. I understand. The thing about these rooms, you really do kind of want to explore every pit. If nothing else, for the experience points. Arguably, you don't need this torch. Hello? Oh, although maybe... Hold on. This teleporter looks like it should be able to be vanished. Somehow. I don't see anything on the walls. Okay, let's just take it and go back up then. Anti-venom. We can be poisoned by the snakes, so I guess it can't be a bad thing to pick up one more of those. Ah, okay. And now we want to fall back down the other pit to go back to where we just came from. Yes, I did that. I think the other one's... Oh god, I would have just walked right into it had it been there. I think it's right here? Okay. Oh god, it's an archer. Okay. I don't know what he was doing either, so we were both confused. Oh, I thought for sure that would open up that gate, as did the person who put the trap there. That's what they wanted me to think. More lockpicks. What are we up to now? 8 of them. Tome of Air. A stiff breeze blows from within this book once it is opened. The pages flutter around wildly but settle into place once the first rune is read aloud. Plus 20 to resist shock. Sifnab has 88 already resists shock. Why do you have... I mean, I'm glad you have so much, but why do you have so much? Oh, all the Archmage's set is plus 10 resistance to each individual... to everything. So Debestus has 6 and 10 for Aglia. I guess we're giving it to you, Debestus. They arrived here and they found the island keeper that we've seen here. More anti-venom. I don't think we need that one. Always is the place clearer than you found it. Fun little secret area down here. Sorry, everyone. In addition to everything I was talking about earlier, the cats have me on a very early schedule. When their mom was here, I would feed all of them inside the house at 6:30 in the morning because they would begin crying about around 8:30 for food. And I kept waking up a little earlier each day to make sure that they would have their breakfast. Breakfast was at 6:30, dinner, or ended up being that way, and dinner was at 4:30, with a little snack around 9 or so to keep them going until the morning. All right. Well, that's one key acquired. I suppose we're using them here and there, so let's start with this one. Okay, so we need that there. Oh no, I remember this being, it's not difficult, but it's time consuming. Because I'm going to brute force through this. Oh, hey, a shuriken. I will gladly take one of those. I thought for some reason that okay, yeah, the platforms that are in this room, I think resemble the platforms in the other that we were just staring across at with all those pits. This is the farther of the areas. I suppose we should actually explore the pits area here too, shouldn't we? Torch. Using just to give us one on the ground when there's plenty on the scones on the walls. Two more shurikens, glad to have those. And we won't have to fall in the pits on the other side. It looks like there's plenty of, sorry, they both lead to the same area. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is, feels like this should be his tomb, but this is not. I think this is not. There's no sarcophagi for me to put things on here anyway, so... I suppose we should check the walls. Okay, I don't see any obvious secrets. Oh, although there is a door here. Oh, no, we can't open this door. Looks like not from this side. Check around here really quick. Well, looks like we're going to the Tomb of the Forgotten next. Balmer's headpiece. I think at this point in the game, no one's really looking for another... Yeah, no one's looking for another piece of headgear. And there is no set bonus for it, unfortunately, either. An ornate hat worn by the conclave of Zafi embalmers. How I said I really want to see more rats. A situation like that is where I like them. They'll do damage, arguably, arguably quicker than the zombies will. I hear snakes out and about now. Where I did not hear snakes before. We will want to check these pits. Oh, hello. Oh, this is perfect. This is what we're talking about. Sorry, not perfect. What I mean is that that's the situation that I really want to see the rats excel at there. Very cool. Seeing where the pits go. So let's first climb down. Let's make sure there's no other snacks around. A note. And nothing else. torch and a sword. Oh. A good hint is what we need to do. And it's not a sword, it's 3 crossbow quarrels. We don't need those. I will take the speed potion, though. Torch for a torch. Are there any other torch scones that need a torch on them in this area? Oh, it opened this one, too. A map. And now that I've seen that map, we can go and pick up or dig up that chest. Scared the heck out of me. Oh, Sentry, where did you go? Oh, Sentry just walked up behind my chair and is now sleeping at basically my heels. And his sister is sleeping at my feet under my chair too. It's too cute. Kittens are too cute. Nothing's supposed to be this cute. I think Button, the third one, is out in the living room sleeping in the massive cat tower. Hello. There's no running away. Let's see. Okay, so we'll end this episode by going back out here. I heard something out in my kitchen, so that must be Button investigating something. She's the explorer. She's the one that bites my electrical wires, which is why I'm sheathing on every single one of them. They are teething. They're about 8.5 or 9 weeks old. Very playful, except for, well, Rumor's playful too. But she likes climbing up into my lap to sleep sometimes, or resting her head in my hand as I stroke under her chin. I'm gonna miss these little guys so much, but hopefully someone will take them in and give them a good home. So if this is not, oh, I don't think that's it. I think this is the spot we want. Another Zarchon harpoon. Does require light. I'm sorry, it does not require anything to use it, but does require a little bit of light weapons to actually thrust with it. We shouldn't need this, to my knowledge, any longer. We are still carrying one on the Bestus. 5 to 15 strength. This does. I guess arguably it does do more damage than the tribal spear, so we can take it instead of that. Alright guys, and it feels like we've been playing for about an hour. Let's save the game and see. Good enough. 11 more minutes. Probably go back at least into the pyramid. On screen, and we'll talk a little bit about what the plans are for the future. This video will probably be going up around mid-August. Can you believe it's almost September? It won't be cool outside until mid-October here in New Jersey, but still, I'm going to be beginning recording some of the games I would normally record for Halloween very soon. We'll have some Consuming Shadow, and oh, what is it called now? Occult Chronicles. There we go. It's just not Halloween. It's not the Halloween season to me if I don't have a recording of both of those being uploaded during September. I am tempted to wait to upload them, though, until October this time around. And instead we'll play a different game to start. You know, why don't you do that, Tim? You have one or two games you picked up some time ago that you keep meaning to play. I'm being a bit cryptic because I don't want to spoil what games I'm intending to upload. Now that's interesting. Ooh. I like those as enemies. Very, very nice. Alright, let's go down this way. That probably opens a bunch of... Wow, more shurikens. When it comes, by the way, to shurikens, I began playing through my Way of the Tiger books here. They're a old Choose Your Own Adventure series. They reprinted them in hardcover, and I have all of the series here now. They printed a prelude and a final book to the series that didn't end on such a cliffhanger. I like them. They're a bit unbalanced in that they're rather difficult to beat without having to redo sections over and over and over again. As usual, I spent some time trying to mod it so that I could have I could make some of the lesser used discipline. Oh, this was easier. They're a Choose Your Own Adventure book series that were produced in the 80s, a long time ago. They involve you playing a ninja, and it takes place on this mystical world called Orb. It was a rather unique setting, and of all the combat systems I've done, it is one that tends to be very, well, is it very balanced? No, I guess it's not. But it's been, of the books I've played, it has been, I feel, the one that is at least, doesn't have, I mean, it does have crippling balance problems for combat here or there, but not as bad as some of the other book series I've played. They all have their charm, and I do like all the ones that I have played when I was playing these games more regularly back in the 80s. This is before handheld video games existed, guys. We didn't have a Game Boy back in 1981. Stuff like that was inconceivable back then. You only saw stuff like that on Star Trek or the movies. Now, if this isn't a trap, I don't know what a trap looks like then. I see yet another torch. You're giving us lots of torches. Make sure nothing else popped up behind us. Okay, nothing did. Then we can go back and kill those things. That's not so bad. There was another door that opened, and I missed it. Oh, the doors are opening slowly in that chamber, is what's happening. Foot and a head injury. Wow. Okay, so I shouldn't... I'm standing and tanking because I think it would be fun to watch me do that, but we should not be doing that. Oh, and Tim, you don't have the healing items you think you have. we actually have to maneuver a bit. I can't afford to stand and tank. As fun as I think it is to watch me do that, if things can wound us, we should not be tanking those things. Wow, up to 19 shurikens. That's amazing. I mentioned the ninja book. Oh, did I call it Mark of the Ninja? I meant Way of the Tiger if I said Mark of the Ninja. Once again, the shurikens. This was the first time I've ever encountered them spelled that way. Was back then, back when I was in grammar school. Okay, so that was the first puzzle solved in this place. I wonder what those snakes eat, by the way, when they're not feasting on adventurers, because they might have been here for a long time. Alright, well, let's stop here, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.